Bonjour! Welcome to our PowerPoint about Earth Day. So this is our very first PowerPoint for this unit, so it's just over the vocabulary. So let's start with our prayer. Au nom du Père et du Fils et du Saint-Esprit. Amen. Seigneur, nous te rendons grâce pour tous tes bienfaits, toi qui vis et règnes pour les siècles des siècles. Gardez nos âmes dans la paix. Amen. Au nom du Père et du Fils et du Saint-Esprit. Amen. Donc, les objectifs pour aujourd'hui. I know words having to do with the environment in French. So like I said for a video this week, April is Earth Month and Earth Day is coming up. And so this is a really fun time of the year usually to do a unit about the environment. And so our vocab is all having to do with the environment, and we're going to read some ways that France and the United States approach environmental laws and practices and focusing on food waste, because France is really careful and strict about not wasting resources and especially not wasting food. So we're going to learn about things that they do in France that are different here that are really effective in not being wasteful. But for now, we're just going to start with the vocab. So you should have your worksheet with all the pictures. And we're going to start with les noms, or nouns. So just like the other times we've done vocab, I will pronounce them, and then if they need extra explanation, I will explain. L'alimentation. L'alimentation, ça veut dire food. It is a synonym avec la nourriture, like it says here. But it can also mean diet or nutrition. And things like that. So it's not always just food. It can be nutrients, nutrition, your diet, groceries, things like that. So fais attention à ça et tu peux vivre longtemps et en meilleure santé. Pay attention to this, you can live a long time and be healthy. Les déchets. Les déchets, ils sont les objets qu'on jette dans la poubelle. Poubelle, ça veut dire trash. That's a word coming up. Trash can. And so les déchets is what you throw into the trash can. So the trash. And here we have la poubelle. C'est l'objet qui contient tous les objets non désirés. So ça veut dire trash can. La cantine. La cantine, c'est la salle à l'école où on mange le déjeuner. Ça veut dire cafeteria. And actually in places like England, they call school cafeterias the canteen. So maybe you've heard that before. Une ferme. Une ferme, c'est une maison avec un grand jardin pour grandir les légumes, les fruits et les animaux. Les restes, elles sont la nourriture que tu n'as pas mangée, donc tu la sauves dans le frigo. Frigo, ça veut dire fridge. So les restes, ça veut dire leftovers. And this is interesting in France because it's only now becoming more common for French people to take leftovers, because people are really trying to be conscious about not wasting food. But oftentimes in France, it can be seen as kind of cheap if you take leftovers that you didn't eat at the restaurant. Portions are much smaller in France, so you definitely are usually given a portion that is what you can eat in one sitting. So normally you don't have to take leftovers, but if people do, sometimes it can be a little bit looked down on, but they are trying to change it so that people are not throwing away and wasting food. Un foyer. Un foyer, c'est fait des personnes qui habitent dans une maison ensemble. Un foyer, ça veut dire a household. So we use this word foyer in English wrong, or foyer, some people say, because we use it in English to be like the entryway of a house, but that's not what it means. It means household. Une bouteille. Une bouteille, c'est un objet qui tient un liquide, tu peux la porter avec toi. Ça veut dire a bottle. Une boîte. Une boîte. C'est une chose faite de étain qui contient de la nourriture. Ça veut dire can. Une boîte actually means a lot of things, though. In this sense, it means a can. It also means box. And une boîte is also the word for nightclub. Une une communauté, c'est fait de beaucoup de personnes et des familles qui habitent proches de l'un et l'autre. Les espèces en danger, les espèces en danger, quand il n'y a pas beaucoup d'une espèce qui reste sur la Terre. Les espèces disparues, ils sont les animaux qui ne restent plus sur la Terre. Disparu, ça veut dire disappeared. La peau, la peau, la peau d'une pomme est rouge ou verte. La peau, ça veut dire skin. Can be a person's skin or the skin of a fruit. Ok, les verbes. Gaspiller ou gâcher. Gaspiller, gâcher. Quand tu utilises plus d'une chose que tu as besoin. Remember, avoir besoin, ça veut dire need. So this is when you use more than what you need of something. You waste it. And gaspiller and gâcher both mean to waste, so it really doesn't matter which one you use. You'll probably see both of them in our readings. Économiser. Économiser, c'est similar to sauver, mais pour les objets et pas les personnes. So remember when we learned sauver, I told you that this is, sauver is only used for saving people or maybe an animal. Économiser is when you're saving a resource. So it could be money, energy, water, something like that. Souffrir, souffrir. Quand on vit dans une situation triste ou mauvaise, ça veut dire to suffer. Produire, produire, c'est quand on fait quelque chose. Remember, fait means to make or to do, so when you make something, you produce it. Planifier, planifier. Quand tu penses de l'avenir et fais des plans, ça veut dire to plan. Nettoyer, nettoyer. Quand tu utilises de l'eau et du savon pour retirer la terre sur un objet, ça veut dire to clean. And this wouldn't be the word to clean as in to pick things up. That's our next word. This is to clean as in using soap and water. Ranger, ranger, quand tu organises tes affaires. So this is the word that you use when you're organizing, picking things up. So if you're cleaning your room, you would say ranger. I say ranger les pupitres before a test. I want you to clear your desk or take things off of it. Jeter, jeter, c'est l'action tu mets un objet dans la poubelle. Recycler, recycler, quand on réutilise une matière. Polluer, polluer, quand on fait la terre plus sale, ça veut dire pollute. Goûter, goûter, quand on mange un petit peu de la nourriture avant de la servir, ça veut dire to taste. Agir, agir, c'est l'action de faire quelque chose pour changer une situation. Ça veut dire to act or take action. So it's the action of doing something to change a situation. So you're acting, you're taking action. Et les adjectifs. Contre, contre. Quand tu n'es pas d'accord avec quelque chose. Contre, ça veut dire against, excuse me. Against. So when you do not agree with something, you are against it. Surgeler, surgeler, quand la nourriture est très froide et tu la cuisines avant de manger, ça veut dire frozen. And frozen food is actually very popular to eat in France. They have very fancy frozen food stores that you can go to. Frais ou fraîche, frais ou fraîche. Quand on mange de la nourriture directement du jardin, ça veut dire fraîche. Frais, c'est le masculin, fraîche, c'est le féminin. Pire, pire. Quand une situation est la plus mauvaise que possible. Pire. Et pire, ça veut dire worse, or le pire is the worst. Pire, the adjective, is worse. Et meilleur, meilleur. Quand une situation où une personne est la plus bonne que possible. Meilleur, ça veut dire better. Le meilleur, the noun, is the best. Okay, and then you do have, obviously this is not due in class, you have a crossword that is on PowerSchool Learning, and you also have conjugemos, and conjugemos is actually due lundi. And then your crossword, remember, is due, I think I said Thursday night at 10 along with your flipgrid. And flipgrid is what I'm about to show you right now. Okay, so I'm going to go into it like I'm a student. So this is what Flipgrid, the website, will look like. And there is an app that you can get on your phone for free that is probably easier than the website, especially to record a video since you have mics and cameras on your phone. But if you don't have a smartphone, or you'd rather do it on the computer, this is how you're going to do it. It'll look pretty similar on your smartphone too. So the passcode or the code for your grid is Barker Earth Day, no spaces. And then your ID is your first name and last name, first letter of each name capitalized. So I made myself a student as well so I can show you. And it's your real name, as it is like in PowerSchool, because I don't know if you guys go by nicknames or shortened names, so I just did your real full first name. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and there are 4 questions, so you need to answer 3, or 4 topics. So you need to reply to 3 of them. So let's just say question 4, I put a video on each one of me asking you the question and then giving you an example response. And then to record a response, you click the green plus sign. And then here I am. This is my microphone. You would record your response. It will then ask you to take a selfie, and then it posts your response. You don't have to be in front of the camera like this if you don't want to. A lot of people have pointed the camera at their pet while they talk, or just at the wall or the ceiling. As long as I can hear your voice, I know all your voices, so that's fine if you'd rather not be on the camera. And then you record, and I'm not going to actually record one, but you would get out of it and then it just submits. So you need to do that for 3 questions. Okay, and I think that is it for our explanation of Flipgrid and our vocab. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. Oh, and if you do not see, or if your username is not correct, maybe I made a typo in your name or something. You will go to our PowerSchool page for this week, and right here I made a document that is Flipgrid usernames French 2. So click on that and then it's going to bring you all up. Open. And you will be able to see your name, so scroll through, find your name, and then it will show you the code and your name. So maybe if I made a typo, then you'll be able to see the typo and then just enter that as your username. And I apologize in advance if I did. But yeah, don't hesitate to ask questions. Good luck. I really like watching Flipgrids, so I'm excited to see and hear you. À la prochaine. Au revoir.